Hello everyone, thanks for joining us with the story today. We have It's Raining, Bats and Frogs. And of course, you can see it looks like our little witch, and it's in celebration of Halloween. That's this Saturday. And we do hope that it's not raining bats and frogs, right? So there's our witches. Here we go. Every year, Delilah looks forward to flying in the witch parade. This year was no different, despite the black clouds hovering overhead. I think it's going to rain, said Delilah. It did rain hard. The witches were wet and miserable. It's raining on our parade, wailed one. Positively pouring buckets, moaned another. That gave Delilah an idea. I wonder what she's going to do. Oh my. Delilah whipped out her wand and began to chant. It's raining, it's pouring, but raindrops are boring. Change the rainfall on my head. Make it cats and dogs instead. Cats and dogs? Oh, she's like, oh, nice doggy. I never met a cat I didn't like. The witches were thrilled at first. The parade came to an abrupt halt. You call this a cat? Dagnabbit, give my broom back. This will never do, said Delilah, raising her wand a second time. It's raining, it's pouring, may have been quite boring, but cats and dogs, they just don't work. They hiss and bark and go berserk, so change what's falling on my head and make it hats and clogs instead. Hats and clogs are a type of shoe. You want shoes falling on your head? Oh, it says a girl could never have too many shoes. The witches were overjoyed at first. Look at all the funny hats they have on their head now. That's my hat. No, that's my hat. Well, those are my shoes. I saw them first. Then the parade interrupted into a free-for-all. Delilah sighed. Oh, what a big to-do, she said. She waved her wand again. Oh no, guys, what is it going to be this time? It's raining, it's pouring, may have been quite boring, but hats and clogs just have to go, inciting fights and creating woe. So change what's falling on my head and make it bats and frogs instead. Ew, bats and frogs? You know what the witches say? Snack time, girls. Blech. Ugh, I do not eat bats and frogs. Somebody grab a cauldron. Look, she's catching them to cook them. The witches were ecstatic at first. I've been slimed. I don't think that's slime. Oh, gross! But then the witches became even more wet and miserable than before. What should we do now, wondered Delilah. Delilah had run out of all ideas. Gnats and dogs, she mumbled to herself. Mats and logs, rats and hogs. I think she's just going through all the rhyming words. I don't know what she'll come up with. The more Delilah thought about it, the more she realized there was only one thing to do. With that, she raised her wand one last time and chanted, it's raining and pouring, wasn't really boring, and bats and frogs just make a mess. They drop and plop and cause distress. So change what's falling on my head back to drops of rain instead. They're just going to go right back to the rain. Oh, thank goodness it's only water. A little rain never hurt anyone. The witches were relieved. The parade soon proceeded, And the longer it rained, the more exciting the parade became. Oh, look at all the water. The floats began to float. The marching band learned synchronized swimming. Oh, they have to swim. And Delilah and her friends tossed water balloons into the crowd. Everyone agreed it was the best parade ever. Until the year it snowed. Oh no, it's probably going to all happen again. Oh, but what a fun book. So even if it does rain on Trick or Treat, it won't be as bad as Bats and Frogs or Hats and Clogs. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Have a great day.